Yes, Cardo, continue this lecture to you. I want you to listen carefully and take note, for this is how they berate, castigate, violate, denigrate us from Trenchtown. Many enemies of reggae and Rastafari in social media wants to make a name for themselves by denigrating Trenchtown legends and Rastafari. For we have seen them calling even Jabi, Bunny Wailer. Yes, they're calling him a gangster. Can you imagine that? A white-skinned boy by the name of Ruslan KD. He called himself and he's using as evidence to bring down Bob Marley, to denigrate Bob Marley. Man, using certain things to bring down Bunny. And yet, none of us had lived a life of robbing, hurting, murdering anyone. I want to listen. Listen to Cardo and take notes. But whomever you share it with, let them know from whom you got it. It comes under I copyrights. Listen. Here with you. Just listen up, pay attention and learn. Rastafari know. Yes, my gentle people, and all those who have been listening to my works at the various online social media, YouTube, TikTok, and wherever, those who have been reading my works and listening. Now listen, I want to thank you all for paying attention, because what I am sharing with all of you now is the truth, is the facts, is the liberty of our Trenchtown experience, which one really cannot get from anybody else out there. All right, because we lived it, we endured it, we persevered through it, and you see, most of our people have passed along. Some tragically by the orchestration in Babylon. Others, very few really passed away from natural causes. Because as you already should know, the stress and the anxiety and the daily frustrations will take a toll on your physicality. Yes, many have passed on. I show you here the man Jabi, Bunny Wailer, as well as I showing you the man Teacher, iconic legend, Burning Spear. Yes, master teacher of our people. Much respect and love to you, Burning Spear. You're still around as I Rascardo honors you in this presentation. Thank you for your works, my brethren. Thank you. When I remember you, I remember the man culture. Yes, yes, I remember the man culture. Oh, if I have wings like a dove, I would fly to the east and be at rest. Oh, if I had wings like a dove, I would fly as culture sings to them. He has passed on, but you spear still burning. Much love and honor and respect to you, master teacher, master messenger of our people. male and female. Yes, I could tell you so much. We used to keep reasoning. I used to keep lectures. Yes, and my youth club in Trenchtown, the first and what was to be the last youth club ever in Trenchtown, where we younger ones going to high school and thing would gain knowledge and pass it on to the others, share it. We were a tight, loving community amidst all the frustrations and the poverty. And there were many in Jamaica that did not really care about us or gave a damn about us. The universities, the college professors, the ministers, the preachers, the pastors, they didn't give a damn about us. No, they didn't. If you were to look at Trenchtown now, you would still see wherein you got those who will visit the place, paying somebody for free passage, like the dons who run the areas, both from their Tivoli and other places. Pay them a money while they bring their crews and they can film while the children walk around behind them. As an example, don't forget, like when the guy Jay-Z and his wife Beyonce rode through the place with their bodyguards and crews, and whom I know, as well as others, have been compensated monetarily so that they could get the privilege to ride a motorcycle. Yes, entourage through the streets of Trenchtown. I know they must have paid for their free passage, expecting something. And I can only hope that those who control the gates for the visitation of infiltrates and foreigners, both from England, United States, any part of the world, that they might visit the place so that they can exploit it. Yes, for it is now worldly known that's the place where Bob Marley came from. And yet, they will not try to tell you, even attempt to tell you, who were the people that Bob Marley tried to tell them about when he said, "We come from Trenchtown." They don't want you to know those we people. They come from Trenchtown. Bob Marley told them. He didn't lie to them. He told them. He just didn't get a chance to call names after names after names. But I am here, and some of the crew from those days are still here to tell you. But let me say this. Do you ever, Bob Marley was my student, as they were many students listening to I, and with others, who shared a lot with them from what we learned, both in the high schools and colleges. Yes, Trenchtown had some very, very genius people. So when I see today people giving accolades and praising my student Bob Marley, which teacher would not feel good within himself or herself to see their students excel? But do you really see teachers going out there and trying to take away the credits that their students has achieved from their teachings? No, no. Any wise and humble teacher would not be so arrogant and stupid to do that. We pass knowledge, we share knowledge. Okay, we pass it on. When Bob Marley came into